Have you ever caught yourself asking, why did this have to happen to me? Or maybe you've had moments when life was going so well, you felt unstoppable. Until it wasn't. In both struggle and success, we often forget there's a bigger story being written, one that's not always ours to understand right away. If you're going through something confusing, something painful, or even something exciting that feels too good to be true, this story is for you. It might just change the way you see everything. At the base of a gentle green hill, on the edge of a quiet forest, there was a little village called Silverwood. In that village lived a humble man named Mr. Caleb. Caleb was middle-aged, soft-spoken, and lived a simple life with his teenage son. Eli didn't have much, just a small piece of land and a modest home, but they were grateful for every meal they had, every sunrise they saw. Caleb had one thing that made him different from most. He never complained. Whether things went right or terribly wrong, he stayed calm. He trusted that everything had its time. They worked their land together with the help of Blaze, their strong, beautiful white horse. But Blaze wasn't just any horse. He was smart, fast, loyal, a part of the family. One day, news of Blaze's beauty reached a wealthy businessman named Mr. Carter, who traveled all the way from the city to Silverwood with his son. When he saw Blaze in person, he was stunned. He offered Caleb a huge sum of money to buy the horse. But Caleb, despite their financial struggles, politely declined. The villagers were stunned. "He's out of his mind," they said. "He just passed up a fortune." A few days later, something unexpected happened. Blaze was gone. He'd disappeared during the night, and no one could find him. Caleb and Eli searched all day, but the stall was empty. The villagers didn't hold back. "See? That's what he gets. Could have sold the horse. Now he has nothing." Some even whispered, "I bet Carter had something to do with this." Eli was devastated. "Dad, we've lost something so important. How are you not angry?" But Caleb simply said, "Son, life isn't just what we see in the moment. Good or bad, time will tell." Eli didn't understand. He figured his father was just hiding his sadness. But then, days later, something remarkable happened. As they were working in the field, they saw a figure coming through the trees. It was Blaze. And he wasn't alone. Behind him followed 5 wild horses, strong and untamed, trailing him like a leader returning home. The entire village buzzed with surprise. "Caleb is so lucky. What a twist of fate," they said. But even then, Caleb remained calm. No pride, no boasting, just a soft smile as he whispered, "Maybe Blaze went to bring his family home." Eli started training the wild horses, learning their patterns, slowly earning their trust. Day after day, he worked with patience and care. But then tragedy struck. One of the wild horses threw Eli off its back. His leg snapped. The pain was unbearable. The whispers returned. Those horses brought him nothing but trouble. Lying in bed, Eli looked at his father with tears in his eyes. "This time, it really is bad." "But again," Caleb gently replied, "Son, we don't get to decide in the moment what's truly good or bad. Time will show us." Eli didn't argue, but he didn't understand either. A week later, everything changed. News spread through Silverwood. War had broken out. The government began drafting all the young men from the village. Families cried as their sons were taken one by one. But Eli was left behind. Because of his injury, he wasn't drafted. Weeks passed, then months, and the letters stopped coming. One by one, parents received the worst news imaginable. Sons gone. Futures changed forever. Many villagers came to Caleb in tears. "You're so fortunate. Your son is safe." Caleb sat beside Eli's bed and gently said, "You see, son, when Blaze ran away, we thought it was the worst thing that could happen. But he came back with more. When you broke your leg, it felt like a setback. But it may have saved your life." He looked his son in the eyes and added, "That's why. My boy, when something good happens, don't let it go to your head. And when something bad happens, don't let it break your heart. Everything is part of the story, and the story takes time to unfold. That day, something in Eli shifted. He began to see things not as good or bad, but as part of something larger, something he couldn't yet see. Here's the truth. What feels like loss today may lead to blessings tomorrow, and what looks like fortune now may carry lessons you don't yet understand. So in every moment, whether painful or joyful, stay grounded. Stay thankful, and trust that the story is still being written, because, in the end, everything passes, and everything has a purpose. If this story touched you, leave a like and share it with someone who needs a little hope today. Let us know in the comments what you took away from this story, and we'll see you again next time. Stay strong, stay patient, and always keep your faith.